Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Tuesday. This is the Woo Report, episode 132, titled, Will Jack Hughes play tonight against the Sharks? All indications right now that all they're saying is it's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's always the tease. This is what the Devils do to us. They always tease us, tease us, tease us. They take a jersey and put a jersey on it, and then it's hanging on some closet door with some leaked photo, and just drip it, drip it, drip it, drip it, drip it. And then they'll come out with some press release, and then suddenly, there you go. There you have your answer, right? I'm your host, Sam Wu, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. That's the question that's been on everyone's mind, especially after the Devils defeated the Philadelphia Flyers last Sunday night, 5-2. Tonight, the Devils take on the San Jose Sharks, whom they beat in the shootout out on the West Coast, swing 3-2. I'm sure they're looking for revenge. I'm sure they're looking for some redemption, but I will say, though, and I'll adjust my camera view because Getty27 on the YouTube Live made mention that I'm wearing my Andre Johnson jersey because Andreas Janssen is scoring. Yes, Andreas Janssen is scoring, also known on this podcast as Andre Johnson. And I'll be wearing that at Taj Lounge 973 for our Game Day Live with Vinny Parisi, special guest, Devils organist extraordinaire. Also, most people don't know he was in Thundercats as a voiceover, a robotic voiceover. Pete Canarosi, the infamous Pete Canarosi, will be joining us at Taj Lounge 973, 35 Edison Place, across the street from the Prudential Center. 6 p.m. Eastern start there. But let's get back to the topic at hand. Jack Hughes. He's looking good. And this podcast may not age well. But that's okay, because we know the Devils are going to make some announcement. Whether it's today, the next game, whatever. He was wearing the non-contact jersey. Now he's wearing the regular jersey. The suspense. Will Jack Hughes play? I think he will. That's just a matter of opinion. That's a matter of speculation, but we don't speculate here on the Woo Report. We're just facts. Just facts. But that's what the Devils do. They tease us. We got to wait on Amanda Stein. We got to wait on their Twitter account. We got to wait. We got to wait. And probably 15 minutes, this podcast will not age well. We will know. But I caution you that Jack Hughes should not be coming back too early. Because right now, the New Jersey Devils have figured out how to roll off a 7-6-4 record without Jack Hughes in the lineup. I'm not saying that I don't want Jack Hughes back, but hey, the Dawson Mercer line, the Janssen and or Johnson, whatever. If you're, well, we should call him Johnson tonight because it's ESPN Plus only. So they call him Brought and Johnson, ESPN announcers. I don't know if there's some inside joke going on with ESPN about pronunciation of New Jersey Devils players, but Janssen, Bratt, and Dawson Mercer line, the No Mercy line has been on fire. Also, my friends, the fourth line, the BMW line reunification will maybe take a little bit longer, but hey, let's just call them the beef line. The beef line. Because Nathan Bastion is back. Nasty is back in the lineup. You've also got Mikey McLeod, Mr. Face-Off Specialist, size, some speed. He's taking a formidable role for the New Jersey Devils? Would it be Jimmy Vesey? Or would it be Geertsen in the lineup? Lindy Ruff's got some options. But I will say this, though. Chemistry will not be disrupted once Mr. Jack Hughes goes in the lineup, because it's those two lines that have been carrying the team so far, along with Nico Hischier's leadership. That will never go away. And Pavel Zacha has been very consistent. Now, Tomas Tatar, Sharon Govich, and Kuokkanen, they will benefit. But the team chemistry will not be disrupted when Jack Hughes comes back in the lineup. First 4 periods of the season was a nice small sample size against then a bad Chicago Blackhawks team and a newly formed Seattle Kraken team. I think the Devils should ease Jack Hughes back in the lineup, but sometimes you got to get your feet wet. Don't rush them too fast. Those injuries, if they start reoccurring, could be bad news for Jack Hughes from now and in the immediate future. So hopefully his rehab has gone well. Hopefully he's done everything that the trainers, doctors, medical people have told him to do. I know the Devils are smart because their GM, his name is Tom Fitzgerald, and so far he's done a masterful job in this rebuild. Ray Shero had to do all the dirty work, but it's Tom Fitzgerald. Lately, anything he touches turns into gold. And I will say that, though. In Tom Fitzgerald, we trust. Fitz, we trust. Will Jack Hughes play tonight? Social media will be unbelievably happy when they finally announce that he's back. Rocco says, happy Devils Tuesday. See you tonight. Yes, I'll be at Todd's Lounge 973 for Game Day Live with Vinny Parisi, special guest Pete Canarusi, Devils organist. Pete's a big Devils fan. He's also the organist of the Brooklyn Nets as well. Bet you didn't know that Thundercats tidbit as well. He can explain on the podcast. I don't want to steal his thunder. And I will be wearing the Andreas Andre Johnson Houston Texans jersey, which has brought us luck since I bought it on eBay. He was on a slump. As soon as I opened up the package, last 2 games, woo! Was it 3 goals and 3 assists? I think that's what his stat line is. Again, I'm into some stats, but I'm not in the analytics. And I was, getting a little off topic here. I was reading some articles, and I, believe it or not, I actually don't read that much Devils hockey coverage, blogs, articles, but I got to tell you, I'm reading a lot of these. These are smart writers. I shouldn't trash them, but some of these hockey articles that I've been reading, my goodness, I need to almost go back to college and go back to school. For those that don't know, I majored in finance and economics, so there was a lot of math there. But my goodness, what the heck does all these stats mean? Oh, is a flurry of standard deviation of the incline in the statistical analysis that Dougie Hamilton, when he is on the ice on this spot, is 58.5 better than the 67.7% if his stick is turned the other way. Like, what does this mean? The bottom line is, don't confuse me with all these stats. The bottom line is the bottom line. Here's the first bottom line. Wins in the win column. Points in the point column. Goals, assists. You can ask a plus-minus in there if you need to. Although I think that stat's a little skewed. Power play goals, face-off percentages, hits, block shots. Those are standard stuff. it may sound elementary, but half of these stats confuse the crap out of me. And I'm not making fun of the people that understand it, but sometimes it's just you're reading it, but what's the bottom line? It's kind of like, when you get home from school back in the day and, I failed my science test, and my dad would ask me, well, why did you fail? Well, I got 67% right on this one equation, but 33% was not really right, so therefore, winner takes all. I did not get the answer right, so that's why I failed. No, you failed because you didn't study, all right? All this stuff is crazy. Bryce Salvador is probably one of the best, and thank you, NY Davey, pointing out Bryce about his stats. He's probably the best translator and professor that can actually makes hockey sense to me. So, I got to tell you, and hold on one sec. That was the cough button, people. I got to tell you, it makes sense when Bryce Salvador translates it because he knows the game. He's played the game. Although I do get confused sometimes when Bryce talks. But I'm trying to learn. But my goodness, at the end of the day, it's 2 points in the column, and what did the other team get? 1 or 2. That's the bottom line. All right? And not only that, I will say there are some rumors out there with Vancouver. Sometimes I read all this stuff. Yeah. I'll talk about that in the next Woo Report. But I'm off to the dentist right now for some repairs. So I don't know if they're going to announce it. Hopefully this podcast ages well for the next few hours. But once we find out, I'll probably do another Woo Report or breaking news or whatever. But I will definitely be at Taj Lounge 97335 Edison Place across the street from Prudential Center for Game Day Live with the lobster tail and pasta because that's what I ate last game. And I got the prediction right. Game Day Live, calling it 5-2 Devils. Very rare I ever get it right. But if you were a betting man that night, or betting woman, or betting person, you would have been happy. I believe it's the third night of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to all those that celebrate. Happy Devil's Tuesday for all those that celebrate. You better celebrate. And that's all for now. LGD says Getty27. NY Davey, Getty27. Rocco. Oh, I don't want to forget my Facebook Live peeps. I don't want to forget Rich, Mike, Felix. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Keep it here. Putting the podcasts on our podcast pages about 15, 20 minutes. That's all for now. Till next time, this is the Woo Report. Let's go Devils.